District 13 and the rebel forces gained a lot of ground, and they very quickly were able to surround the capital. The rebels cut off the capital's supply chains and would carry out non-friendly airdrops, basically bombs. They dropped bombs. And this was the start to the dark days. It was metaphorically dark because of the violence and the rabies, but it was literally dark because they didn't have any electricity. Because a few months into the war, the first major rebel air raid immobilized the city, leaving it immobile. Most capital citizens at this point couldn't afford bread, so they either resorted to starving or cannibalism, which is just never a good time. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh yeah, rabies is making a comeback. So that's happening. Most of the capital's doctors were needed in the field, as the loyalist facilities and supply lines were cut off by the rebels and those pesky immobilizing bombs. Most medical treatment was a no-go for majority of capital residents. At the time, President Snow's own mother was unable to get to the hospital and died of something. The point that I'm trying to make here is that capital citizens couldn't take care of themselves, let alone their pets, meaning most of these cuddle cupcakes weren't vaccinated and were eventually abandoned. And this led to rabies having a field day. It was suspected that either an infected coyote came down from the mountains, or perhaps a nocturnal encounter with a human and a bat happened at one point. Who's to say? It is, however, known that the dogs were the ones spreading it. The rabies train went straight from the dogs to the people, and then the people went straight into their graves. The virulent strain developed at an unprecedented speed, killing over a dozen citizens before the vaccination program was able to get the virus under control, which is why we see rabies awareness posters around the capital, warning citizens about bats or dogs, the two most suspected animals to be causing this whole ordeal.